Simms Bassmaster Elite at Lake Fork is sponsored by Skeeter.
Welcome back to our on-location coverage here in beautiful East Texas, Quinman, Texas, to be exact. East Texas, and what an impoundment we have here. The famous Lake Fork, full of giant fish. A little less water this time around, but that just makes the playing field that much smaller. And the leader is the same guy who won it the last time we were here, Livesey, atop the leaderboard with 60 pounds, 10 ounces. And Gerald Swindle, who went out in third place, has moved up to second place with 56 pounds, 7 ounces. And our leaderboard continues to change. You see our day one leader, Cliff Prince, has dropped down to fourth place, but a lot of fishing time left here today. And as predicted, the wind has continued to blow here in beautiful East Texas. Not a good shot of where we are located for the fifth stop of the Bassmaster Elite Series, the Simms Bassmaster Elite at Lake Fork. And the fifth stop, a critical stop in our race to win Angler of the Year, Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. But Davey Height, they said it was going to blow a little stronger, and this morning I woke up and I was like, it's not stronger. It's a lot stronger today.
It's definitely a lot stronger today. Thankfully, it's still out of the southwest kind of, and I think that it's been blowing that direction for about 3 or 4 days now. It has positioned these fish a lot. It'll be interesting to see when it turns Saturday, maybe Sunday morning. It's supposed to turn and come out of north, how these fish adjust and how the anglers adjust to it also.
Well, it might be windy here, but it's comfortable at home where everybody's watching. And let's catch you all up on the action with our Toyota midday report and see what's been going on this fabled fishery that is Lake Fork. Man, it shows out every single time we come here, and this time is no different. Going to show you a very special fish catch that happened during our break. Hardly anyone's seen this, but you see who it is. It's Lee Livesey, and man, what he has done here today, Davey, has been amazing. But let's watch this.
God almighty. Stay on. She's not hooked great. I got to keep pressure on her, though, because of the timber. Get in that driver's seat over there. Yeah, there we go. Just so I ain't got to worry about stomping you. Oh, man, no. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. Oh, how's she fighting that much? Stay on, baby. One of them I need. Oh, she's barely hooked in the gill. No. Hook, the whole crankbait came out. It's gonna be a one-shot deal. No. Oh, baby whale.
Yeah.
Halo HFX cranking rod. It's my signature series. It's how you don't lose fish crankings with the right rod. 6-inch 300 DD. But that's the deal, is that rod, that Halo HFX series. That's a good one.
We having fun or what?
We having fun. That's my biggest one today.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Yeah.
7-Eleven. That's why you come to Lake Fork right there, baby. Pick you up a 6-inch 300 DD, go to work. Beautiful fish.
Wow, 7-Eleven, not just a convenience store. It is a baby whale, as Lee Livesey said. But what's impressed me so much today, Davey, is he's catching fish that he doesn't even believe are staying on. They're getting wrapped up, and everything seems to be going right.
Everything has definitely been going his way. And for the rest of the field, that's not really what they want to see. Lee Livesey would be great here, even if things aren't going his way. But 2 of his fish today had him wrapped up. And like you mentioned yesterday, he has experienced this a lot. He's fishing this timber his whole life, and he knows how to land those fish. But very, very fortunate with 2 of those today. Actually, he had given up and really just pulled the line, was going to break his line, and he broke the part of the limb that the fish was hung on. But But you saw there that fish that he just caught, his biggest one so far today, 7-11. Yesterday, his biggest fish, only 7-12. To see Lee Livesey to have 60 pounds for 2 days and has not caught an 8-pounder, that's really surprising, because normally when you see those 30-pound bags, they'll have that one fish that's a solid anchor. Not that these aren't great fish, but to get to 30 pounds each day, it's absolutely incredible that he has not caught a fish over 7-12.
Lee Livesey is a legend around these parts, and what we're seeing here is just that legend continue to grow. I mean, what he did here last year, you know, put him right up there on the you know, Mount Rushmore of Lake Fork. But man, if he can pull this off to go back-to-back on a home fishery, so unbelievable. But there's not a bass fishing fan in the world that wouldn't love to see Gerald Swindle take this title on Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Gerald Swindle had a great day yesterday. He's backing it up with another great day today. Fishing offshore, just fishing basically one little 20-yard stretch. And we'll see if so far it has reloaded from yesterday to today. Actually, a couple of our anglers caught fish on this one area yesterday. But you're right, everyone would love to see Gerald Swindle win an event here. Cliff Prince, another one. After day one's leader, a lot of folks would love to see Cliff. These are just great guys that haven't had a win either recently or maybe even ever on the Elite Series. So everyone would love to see Gerald Swindle. Heck, we love to see Gerald Swindle when he's not catching fish, but we certainly do when he's catching 27, 28, 29 pounds of bass.
Now over to our day one leader, Cliff Prince. We didn't see him on Bass Track all day long. Had a little trouble getting reception, but said he caught 25 pounds early and continued to call up 30 pounds at 5 ounces, or 33 pounds at 5 ounces. Or what was it? 30 pounds at 5. I don't know what I'm talking
32.5.
about. 32.5.
You're the man. So Cliff Prince yesterday got off to a great start. You can see he's fishing kind of in these creeks, in these coves, pockets. He mentioned yesterday he called one of his best areas in a pocket. And not a lot of anglers back in these places like him, but he definitely got something figured out. Yesterday morning had 5 fish for about 25 pounds in the first 30 minutes, and it kind of stayed at that weight all day. Found up another place that he had not fished before yesterday afternoon and caught 2, let's just say 7-pounders, almost 7-pounders, and another 5-pounder. So be sure to keep your eye on Cliff Prince. He's a little bit slower today, looking at the leaderboard, but not really, because yesterday afternoon he caught 3 of the fish that he weighed in the last hour of fishing.
A lot of cranking bites happening here this week, and when the cranking bite's on, you know, Mullins is going to be a factor. Having a great season, right up the top of the Progressive Bassmaster Angler leaderboard, and showing out again this week.
Yeah, he really is. David Mullins loves to fish offshore. That's what he has always done since he's been on the Elite Series. When he gets a chance to fish offshore, uses electronics and use, like you said, those crankbaits, sometimes mixing in a little soft plastics and that sort of thing. But he is a great offshore fisherman. And you know what? You're exactly right, Dave. Angler of the Year, he's been in the mix for the last few years, and when you see someone up there in the top 3 or 4, maybe 5 Angler of the Year multiple times, it's just a matter of time till you'll see someone like David Mullins, maybe even him, win it this year, because he's definitely been in contention multiple years.
And the thing about Mullins, he's been pretty open about it. Spent a little time with the Johnstons, went up fishing north, and if you look at his record the last few years, he's not a guy you count out when we head north. So it's not just a southern guy. I mean, and in the past, he fell victim to some of that. But he has kind of figured out the northern bite, so he's not going to fall off as we head north.
Yep, very, very similar to Seth Fighter, but the other way around. Seth Fighter, you knew he was always going to be a threat when you were in the north, but he got better after a few years fishing down south, and that's a lot to do with why he is the reigning Angler of the Year.
Came into this event in 4th place in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. And let's get out on the water live with Mount Carmel, Tennessee's David Mullins.
Well, the wind's slightly blowing. Nobody said that on live today. And the lake's pretty crowded, but, you know, we've survived so far. Pulled up on a little sneak hole there and caught 3 good ones. And hopefully we can get one more decent one, and that'll set us up. I need a pretty good one. I need about a 6, and I'd be happy with that. That's doable, but I'd like to get one more before I leave here, just so I can go idle the rest of the day. But I don't even know if I can do that as bad as the wind's blowing out there. So, you know, I'm happy we made the cut, but I'd like to I'd like to get some upgrades and get a little bit better bag. And then big worm came through, 20-pound test, a heavy X-Pride rod and a heavy Bantam reel, and came through with some key bites today. I haven't caught anything on the worm until today, and I've got 3 of the ones on paper on a worm, so it's definitely different than what it was yesterday. I think sunshine has to do a lot with that. We'll see. We'll run across some more big ones here in a little bit.
Mullins trying to battle it out for Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, but we also have our Falcon Rods Rookie of the Year race going on. And the guy been on top of that leaderboard, Jay Shakurit from Wisconsin. You see him right there in first place with 323 points. But look who's climbing up that leaderboard in 4th place right now from Hawaii, our Bass Nation national champion, Matty Wong, with 279 points. And man, it's amazing to watch that story. I mean, a year ago, he had a boat that was a year younger than him. He had a black and white fish finder. Now he's fishing out of a state-of-the-art rig, fully rigged out. And man, he is making this dream come true as he climbs that leaderboard. And you look at that list of leaders of rookies. I mean, there's a lot of non-rookies in that rookie list. And Matty Wong is representing. Let's get out with him live now.
Well, it's a grind today, guys. A little bit more company in one of my key spots, which I didn't have yesterday. I dumped 2 3-pounders earlier. That would have really helped, but it's okay. Just trying to stay positive and just keep faith that it's gonna happen. Just a matter of time. Hopefully soon, because my arm's about to fall off, but still a beautiful day on the water. Couldn't ask for any more. Hopefully the fish will start cooperating a little more. I would like that. I'd like that a lot. But it is what it is. I think I only need a 5-pounder today to make me to be right there in the cut. So I got 2 little squeakers, and I'm still working on my limit. I don't got a limit yet. Looking for my 3rd fish, but I think if I can connect with the 5, I'm probably at about 30 pounds now. So if I can connect with the 5, give me a 35, should be right there. Or I can just blow it out and get 30. I mean, let's shoot for that. I like that idea, actually. Let's stick with that idea. But either way, I mean, you gotta keep your expectations in check and your mindset positive, baby. And anything can happen. All it is one bite can change a whole mindset and can turn your whole day around. And so I'm just kind of just going through the motions and just doing what I can do, which is keep this bait moving as fast as I can. I think most people, when they think of walking like a topwater bait, is the very standard like clack, 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 and these fish here, what I found, they want it moving fast, especially when it's windy like this. It really helps them not keep their eyes on it, and I think that helps those big mamas just commit to it because they just get angry and they just see it and they're like, it's gotta die. So I don't know, we'll like I said, keep plugging away at it and hopefully get one to cooperate soon. Still having a good day. Hopefully you guys are all having a good day too. I feel bad because you're not in the water, you're stuck watching me, but it's all good. But either way, yeah, good times indeed.
It's always a good time when you're with Matty Wong. A lot of different pros did different things during our break. He went back to Hawaii to celebrate his dad's birthday, but spent enough time with us here this week to do our Bass Pro Shops Top Lure with Matty Wong, Bass Nation National Champion.
Hey guys, Matty Wong, Elite Series Pro here. Today was an incredible day out here on Lake Fork. It was one of those magical days that everything kind of comes together, and it came together in a hurry. This little guy right here, this is the Dog X Diamante by B.A.S.S. I mean, you can look and see how much rash and goodness that's on this bait, and it's paired up with, this is the 110 stick, and this is the Destroyer Series B.A.S.S rod, and I could blast it all the way out there with my my braid, with my Sunline braid, and be able to just have the perfect cadence with this walking style bait, and that was a huge key in success today. And man, I'm looking forward to just getting out there again tomorrow, man. It's whenever you can catch fish on a topwater, it's hard to beat. So hopefully I can do it again. That's all I got.
Matty Wong having a great tournament, and great to have him here for his rookie season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, representing the thousands of anglers that try to make it through the Bass Nation. He's your Bass Nation National Champion. Now let's go over to David Mullins, a three-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier and a former Bassmaster Open winner. Davey, you mentioned seeing him in contention for Angler of the Year recently, you know what I mean, as that, and when somebody keeps knocking at that door, eventually it answers, well, what is it?
They got it. They come back and got it. Missed it, come back and got it.
We'll let him catch this fish.
Here's a big one here.
Golly. That one had it choked. Be our smallest one, but you know what it is? It's 5. This sucker missed it. I don't know, there might be a school up there. He has got it weighed. I can't even get it out of his mouth. Dude, I ain't never hooked one this good. He's got it so pinned I can't get any grip on it.
We'll let Mullins get that fish unhooked and let his judge get a weight on it, and that'll give us an opportunity to have a break. One guy that's not having a break, Davey, is Lee Livesey. Does he own this lake right now?
I don't know if he owns it, but he's going to certainly be hard to beat. The thing that amazes me is it's just a few years ago we came here and he finished, 50th or just below 50th?
Yeah.
That's the one that blows me away. He knows this lake like the back of his hand. That was obviously a fluke.
Well, now you're starting to see why he was so devastated by that tough finish. But, man, he is making them pay. Leading once again, trying to go back-to-back on the very same body of water that he lives on.
Reliability,